Why did God harden Pharaoh's heart? Have you ever thought of that? Was God trying to be petty? Was he being wicked, to Pharaoh? Did he just want to release plagues and, just destroy everything? I don't think so. For God, it was never really about Pharaoh. It was also not just because, he wanted to prove that he's sovereign, right? It was never really because he wanted to prove that he's the one true God, right? I mean, those things, yes, he was trying to make the children of Israel believe in him again, right? Those things are true, but they were secondary, right? For God, it was for one principal reason, and that's his covenant, his promise, his word, the promise that he made to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob and their descendants, the covenant that he couldn't break. In my last video, I hinted at how Jacob, didn't quite live up to expectations, but it didn't really matter because God had already released that promise, right? And even if it seemed like Jacob and his descendants fell short, even Joseph that we're using to have small hope, right? He also fell short. But for God, all those things didn't really matter. He had made the covenant, he had given that promise, and for him, that was really why he went all out with all the plagues and just to show that his word was his bond. His word is his bond. God didn't harden Pharaoh's heart, to be cruel or to be manipulative, right? He did it because his covenant was at stake. His word was on the line. See, when God's word is on the line, he would move heaven and earth to fulfill it. If you read Acts chapter 7, you would see Stephen's account of the origin of God's promise and how it ties to the Israelite story, right? But until the Pharaoh that knew Moses died, the Israelites were suffering, yes, but they hadn't yet cried out to God. They hadn't invited God into their pain, right? They felt, I think what triggered it was that they felt that the new Pharaoh, was going to come with fresh